There are people who will ask this question out there: if Christianity is real, why don't Christians act different than the world? You and I have heard this criticism. Christians talk about love and grace, but they don't look any different from anybody else. And sometimes, if we're honest, that's true. That's really true because we've treated each other poorly. We say we follow Jesus, but our attitudes, our words, and our priorities, and even sometimes the way we even say things to people, they can all look different, and it really looks a lot more like the world than it looks like Jesus. It's kind of like wearing your favorite team jersey, like the Ohio State team jersey, and stepping out onto the field. You've got the logo, but guess what? You're not a player in the game. Or maybe it's like you're a parent and you have the bumper sticker that says, "My kid is an honor student." And then you watch the same car cut off someone in traffic or give someone a finger that's probably not the number one finger there. The label and lifestyle don't seem to match for the one who's a mother who is trying to say, "I've got a great kid." Spiritually, that's why many of us as Christians get stuck. We've said yes to Jesus, but we've stopped growing in looking like him. You know how I will often say, I sure hope that when you leave this place, you'll be like Jesus with skin on. What happens is sometimes we don't, to one another and to the world. Sometimes we talk about love and grace. It only means forgiveness. It means that I'll forgive someone, but it won't mean that I'll transform and love like God called us to love. We'll say I'm forgiven, but we won't really claim that we are changed. And so the danger is that we start blending into the world. We look like spiritual chameleons when we call ourselves Christians, and God sometimes, I think, weeps when we don't act like Jesus. But here's the truth. Jesus didn't die to make us nicer. He died to make us new. Romans chapter 12, read it with me out loud. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Look at those words. Paul isn't saying that he wants you to try harder and behave a little bit better. What he's really saying is, I want your life to be transformed. It's less about being reformed and looking something different on the outside. He's saying, I want you to be transformed from the inside out by the power and presence of the Holy Spirit. Transformation is God's plan, and the Christian life is a lifelong transformation that the Holy Spirit desires to do within each of our hearts and lives so that we can look like Christ-like disciples.